Can cameras help detect who has the virus? So as I approach the thermal imaging camera, it picks me up and it can see that my temperature is 36.45 degrees. But if I put a bottle full of hot water onto my head, bingo. It thinks that I've got a really high temperature. And that's the alarm sounding, alerting staff. And as you can see, the camera's over here, and it's linked up to the computer over there. This system's being tested on staff here at Bournemouth Airport and at some hospitals. Larger airports have shown interest. Other businesses and organisations have too.
We've had significant interest from the NHS for A&E departments. We're talking to a number of restaurant chains throughout the UK. We're talking to construction companies. It will give you a different view, a different set of eyes that you simply cannot have without technology.
The airport here has become a parking lot for planes. Passengers are noticeably absent, but they're preparing for the day when they'll return. They're putting these perspex screens up at check-in. Temperature checks would be just another measure.
I think it's a very useful tool to have in our armoury. Early days, and that's why we're testing it, to make sure we understand what we can plan for.
We spoke to someone who's written an academic paper on how effective this type of technology is.
One of the big challenges in using thermal scanners for detecting people with coronavirus is that prior to the onset of symptoms, so a pre-symptomatic infection, or in the absence of symptoms, an asymptomatic infection, you can't actually pick up a fever because they don't have one. I think it is useful to look at them as a way of catching some people, but we need to be careful not to fool ourselves into thinking that this will catch absolutely everybody.
The company behind the product admits it's not a silver bullet. They say when restrictions begin to lift, checks could reassure us when venues become busy again. Tom Burridge, BBC News in Bournemouth.